Movie notes on In Her Shoes, a 2005 film, 12 September 2024. Viewing, I'm filming this the day after I viewed this, so I viewed it yesterday on Thursday, 12 September 2024, and I'm filming this today, Friday, 13 September 2024. I'm Tanis Corley Leonardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, and this is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonardi, at least currently. And this is a film that's based on a book. And my description for my viewing of this film is it's a fiction film about two sisters who are very different, except their shoe size, and their journey getting to know each other as adults and seeing life from the other sister's perspective a little better. Yeah, so they kind of don't get along, different personality types, and different careers and professions, different kind of everything except for the shoes. And then because, let's see, the brunette, and then the brunette with dyed blonde, American blonde, within the roots a little bit darker, decides to take things from the one with the brown hair without asking, including men and shoes, and then like is a bit irresponsible, so then breaks the things, and so they're just kind of like go poof. But then they find they have a grandma they thought was dead, and so that's who this character is. And so then she's down in Florida, and I think they're in Chicago or something like that, sisters, or at least the stable one was. So yeah, and it just kind of goes on that journey of like eventually getting past like, okay, we're different people, but can we see life from each other's perspective a little bit better? And it's not, then they might go and cut each other out kind of thing, but like they both work at getting to know each other better, which is kind of if one doesn't get along and there's that kind of a dynamic, it can be a hard thing to do. But in the vein of In Her Shoes, so like being in another person's shoes doesn't mean you see their life that way. And this is kind of that, right? Is you know, this sister takes this sister's shoes and then breaks them and does things that this sister doesn't ever do, right? So just because you wear somebody else's shoes and they fit doesn't mean their life does. Right? So can you be? But in the end, right? In Her Shoes becomes it's a journey, not a pair of shoes. Okay. So can you be like me, Tanis Corley Leonardi, without a YouTube channel? In-person analogy to my YouTube channel removal. So yes, there was, if you've gone through, there's a real life situation that I would say is analogous to kind of what happened, which was that the professor who tried to kick me out was like, "You're out of here," and removed my mailbox. I'm guessing it was him. I still don't actually know. And my website. So, but the mailbox is in person. And so I had asked to change offices and stuff. And so I was like moving my stuff from one office to another. And I was like, I should check my mailbox. And there was no mailbox. And then I checked the website and there was no website. I was like, okay. And this was when I was a graduate student in the PhD in geophysics program at the University of California, Berkeley. And it was in 2018, would have been approximately August 2018. And so then I had to go through and I had to, like, I'm not going to get my mailbox back if I don't say anything. All right, so I got to say something. I got to speak up. So I had to email people / talk to people in person to get my mailbox and my website back. If I'm recalling correctly, the mailbox I got after kind of being like, do I get my mailbox back? Like, is this because I didn't fill out a certain form or something like that? I think the mailbox, so the physical thing, was back actually before the website. If I am recalling correctly, it was like the mailbox was back by the afternoon and the website took a couple days. I was like, yeah, that was something I learned at the University of California, Berkeley, is if I want something done quick, fastest way is in person, second fastest way is phone, third fastest way is email. Like including in emergency situations, like crisis counseling and stuff. So it's just like, you know, being close to Silicon Valley geographically, it's an interesting lesson to learn. So there's another way. So if you can't be like me, and that's not necessarily the way you want to be like me, is going through the process of learning that physical, phone, like digital, is the hierarchy for getting things done in a rapid manner when it's relatively close proximity. So there we go. So my movie notes on In Her Shoes 2005 film, 12 September 2024 viewing.